There's no doubt that one of the few aviation glimmers of light over the past 2 years has been that of the cargo market, which grew by almost 7% in 2021 compared to the pre-COVID 2019 figures. Well, the Middle East and Africa reported double-digit growth in international demand of 10.6 and 11.3% respectively. But of course there have been challenges to the supply chain with labour shortages, insufficient storage capacity and supply bottlenecks. George Chisholm, who joins us now from Bahrain, the CEO of Texel Air. George, do those issues sound familiar to you?
The cargo market has been doing well in COVID. Something to remember, I guess, is we still require people to operate the aircraft, which is obviously what COVID has been challenging. So yes, on one side, it has been good for us as a cargo operator, but certainly keeping our people safe and getting people to and from the aircraft is the main priority. So we have increased our staffing levels to cope with, people in quarantine or going down with COVID itself, which, we are carrying definitely more than we normally would in a non-COVID world. So, but all in all, we're managing well, and the team's been pulling together, and we've managed to turn some positives out of it for sure.
Another big positive, George, has been the arrival at Bahrain of a new aircraft for you, the Boeing 737-800 BCF, the first of its kind in the region. And that's a pretty big investment.
Well, we're a little biased, I guess. We've been operating 737s as Texel 9 years now, as the Chisholm Enterprises Group for nearly 15 years. So we did study it quite extensively. And for us, we have recently received our 2 flex combis, the 737-700s, which are of the NG variant. So for us, any new additional aircraft to be an NG made the most sense, for the buying power of spares, parts, common type ratings. But the 800 has really been brought on board to focus on a new area for us. The flex combis are very much niche market, suited to sort of ad hoc charter work and project-based type flying, whereas our 800s are being brought in to really focus on e-commerce, express, high hours, sort of more scheduled type operation. It has about a 40% increase in volume compared to our 7 and 300s, as well as a little bit of extra range too, depending on your volumetrics. It certainly expands East Africa, North Africa, parts of Europe and India are all within the realms of possible now.
Well, this is good news for Bahrain too. Is this a reinforcement of Bahrain's status as a cargo hub?
I think Bahrain's always had a focus on cargo, to be honest. I mean, this is DHL's home base for the region and has been for, some 40 years. They've recently refleeted. We're refleeting. The national carrier Gulf Air has taken to cargo, and obviously as MENA as well is now involved in cargo. The airport itself has been investing into the cargo sector with the recent announcements of the cargo village, and expansions with some of their clients. So no, I think cargo has always been very important to Bahrain. And, we've been here for 9 years as Texel, 15 years as Chisholm, and, cargo has always been one of the main factors of Bahrain International Airport.
And you've got more aircraft coming as well, George.
That's correct. So we have purchased the second aircraft, which is currently in a passenger configuration. And that will be going into Boeing's care as of May this year, with a redelivery into operation by September.